This is your brain. This is your brain on decision making. This is your brain as a teenager. Okay, it's not that simple, but it's a memorable and useful model. The prefrontal cortex is the cool, rational side of decision making. In a teenager, the prefrontal cortex is still developing. The amygdala is your brain center of emotional decision making. As a teenager, your amygdala is in a heightened state of arousal. Because the amygdala is close to the brainstem, it reacts quickly. So it's great at instinctively preparing you for fight or flight when you spot that saber-toothed tiger. Since humans share this older part of the brain with reptiles, we sometimes call it your lizard brain. Unfortunately, it's not as skilled at navigating modern life's complications. That's when your prefrontal cortex needs to perform its executive functions: stopping, thinking, planning, considering alternatives, choosing a better course of action. But the prefrontal cortex responds more slowly and requires more effort, which gives the amygdala time to hijack your system and get you moving, often in the wrong direction. When you experience a shock, your amygdala reacts, causing your body to pump adrenaline and spike your heart rate, getting ready to run. This makes it hard to think rationally and kick important decisions upstairs to your prefrontal cortex. When you're hungry, angry, lonely, or tired, you need to halt. If you are hungry, angry, lonely, or tired, your brain won't be functioning at its best. So you're likely to make decisions you'll regret. It's not just being hungry or angry. Being excited or stressed also reduces decision fitness too. And drugs like alcohol cause confidence to soar and ability to plummet, which doesn't help. Making sure you are decision fit before making a big decision is usually your best decision. We can all use help assessing our situation because it's hard to see ourselves as others do. But ultimately, you are the captain of your ship. Whether consciously or not, you are already making important decisions, and you'll be making them all your life. Now is a good time to learn to make better decisions to achieve the results you deserve. Living by trial and error will make your life tougher than it needs to be. Fortunately, decision scientists have developed tools, like the decision chain, to help you chain your lizard brain. Decision science explores decision traps, systematic errors in our thinking that we can recognize and avoid. Common decision traps include living on autopilot, which happens when you're going with the flow, overlook a decision, and wham, decision trap. Bad outcome. Knowing when to consciously take control is key to seizing your decision power. Many decision traps occur because our brain simplifies reality to save effort. Assuming we know how to handle a situation we've seen many times before can lead us into the habitual frame trap. Here, we can overlook new information, signaling an important change. Human nature also drives us to narrow our choices, leading to the either-or trap. Either I do it or I don't. Often, there are many more alternatives. Then there's the comfort zone trap, where we choose what feels comfortable and miss out on the benefits available through taking appropriate risks. We can easily ignore possible outcomes, focusing on those we consider likely or want to happen, leading to overconfidence and wishful thinking. There's also procrastination, where we put off the decision and miss out in the process. But no decision is still a decision. Other traps are trickier to spot. Sunk cost is going through with a decision because you've already invested resources, even when continuing makes you worse off. Consider eating at a bad buffet. Just because you've paid doesn't mean you should keep eating just to get your money's worth. Although we can learn from the past, decisions are about the future. When past decisions stop us making better decisions, we are crying over spilt milk. Finally, the bandwagon effect occurs when people do or think things just because other people do. Sometimes you need to set your own course, rather than just jumping on the bandwagon. You can decide for yourself. You can halt when less than fit to make your decision. You can tame the lizard brain using your prefrontal cortex to harness your amygdala. Decision skills avoid analysis paralysis and extinction by instinct. When the stakes are high, you'll be better prepared, less stressed, and better able to respond.